Megan O'Leary here with UFC heavyweight Brendan Schaub, who's much taller than me right now, even though I'm wearing heels. You can't see that. Brendan, you came from Colorado. How's the trip been so far?
It's been great. I was out here earlier for the press conference a couple of weeks ago, so it's sea level. The time change isn't too bad, and it's been a good trip.
You know, everybody knew that Brazil would be a big event, but yesterday at the open workouts, it was quite a scene. There were hundreds of fans outside here on the beach in Rio de Janeiro. How did that make you feel, and did that really pump you up for this fight?
Yeah, anyone who was there, it's like you said, it's like something you've never seen before. And I've been around a lot of UFC, so man, this is why I want to be involved with this card. It's one of the biggest cards in the history of the UFC here in Brazil, where really the home base for MMA. So the open workout was unreal.
Were you surprised a little bit by the fans' reactions, because you're fighting Nog in Brazil and they seem to love you? Yeah. Were you surprised by that?
Not really. Yeah, right. No. You know what? I've been very respectful. It's such an honor to fight a guy like Nogueira in Brazil. Jiu-jitsu's my #1 passion in this sport. So I think I've taken the necessary steps, kind of the anti-Chael Sonnen route, and it's paying off.
Now, you asked for Nogueira. You've asked for a whole lot of fights recently. Do you think after this you're going to let Joe Silva do his job and just kind of, take that off your plate?
Believe me, I could ask for all the fights I want, and Joe Silva ultimately makes the decisions. I shoot for the moon. I want the biggest fights, and here we are in Brazil on the biggest card of the year, and it was up to Nogueira whether he wanted to take the fight or if he was even going to be able to fight on this card, and he did, and it's been a blessing.
You have been on quite a streak lately, and people are saying you're getting closer and closer to that title shot. Do you feel like that's in your sights, and that's a big win on Saturday can propel you forward to that?
I think so. I think, if I do my job Saturday night and beat Nogueira in Brazil, Fedor's never done that. Frank Mir didn't do that. Cain Vasquez didn't do that. So it's a pretty good argument.
All right. Well, good luck on Saturday, Brendan. Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Keep checking Heavy.com for UFC Rio coverage.